Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and today we're gonna talk about the front and web development. So we'll break it down step by step and to make it clearer, we will look at an example of an Amazon website and also check out a diagram I've prepared for you guys. Okay, so like in modern web development, everything is basically divided into two main parts, like a front end and back end. Now, what is that, the front end? It's pretty much everything visual you see on the website, like when you open any site, what you see on the screen and what you interact with. All these buttons, forms, that's what front-end development is about. But like for big complicated websites like Amazon or just Google or similar ones, we don't just call them websites anymore. They're usually called web application. So now here is the thing, when you visit site like Amazon, there are a million of products there, but obviously these products aren't stored in your browser or on your computer. They're kept on servers, huge databases that store all this information. That's where the backend comes in. Also, the backend handles all data, storing it, processing it, sending it back to the front end. So let's say you are browsing Amazon and want to check out electronics. So the front end sends a request to the backend like, hey, give me all the electronics. Then the backend pulls just the electronics from the database and sends that info back. And the front shows it to you, how it works. Now, not all websites are this complicated. There are also super simple ones called landing pages, like those one-page sites with just a photo, some text about company and maybe a contact info. Those don't even need a backend, they're just a static. But today we are gonna focus on the front end and dive into its core pieces. So the front end is built on the three main technologies: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. HTML is like the foundation, what builds the structure of the website. Think of it as the skeleton. It defines what elements are on the page, like a logo, button, some text or a form. HTML answers the question, what is on the page? So next we've got the CSS. CSS is all about styling. It's what makes a website look good. It decides the colors, fonts, spacing, sizes, and so on. Without CSS, a website is just plain, boring, black and white text. So while HTML says what needs to be on the page, CSS says how it should look. And then JavaScript. Now this is the big one. JavaScript is a full programming language and it's what makes website interactive. It handles all the behavior, what happens when you click a button, hover over something or submit a form. If HTML is what to display and CSS is how it looks, JavaScript is all about what it does and how it behaves. For example, let's go back to Amazon. You select electronics on the front end. JavaScript picks up your action, sends a request to the backend, gets the data, and then displays it on the one page. Or let's say you add an item to your cart. JavaScript is what updates the cart, shows you that notification, and keeps everything in synchronization. So now here is the thing, while HTML and CSS are important, they're actually pretty simple and quick to learn together. They make up maybe 10% of what you will spend time on. Like 5% for HTML and 5% for CSS. The real heavy lifting is done by JavaScript. And then that is where you will spend about 90% of your time. It's the foundation of front-end development. Also, JavaScript isn't just for front-end anymore. It started as a browser language, but now you can use it for backend development, mobile apps, even desktop applications. So mastering JavaScript is is key if you really want to get into web development. To show you how this all works, I've got a little demo here. It's basic landing page when it's just HTML and it looks super plain, like black and white text, nothing fancy. But the moment we add CSS and boom, it comes to life. Colors, fonts, proper spacing, and it's so much better. CSS and HTML are both important. By the way, you can actually look at the HTML and CSS of any website using your browser's developer tools. Just right click on a page, hit inspect, and you will see all the code. You can even hover over elements to see how they are structured. It's a great way to learn and experiment. If you like this type of content and want to learn more about the web development, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at DanielWebDev, where I'm share coding tips tutorials and behind the scenes from my web development journey. And for those of you who are interested in professional website development, check out the WebCosmo on Instagram. That is my web development agency where my team builds awesome websites for businesses. So, and of course, you can also visit my business website at thewebcosmo.com. If you want to collaborate or learn more about the services we offer. So thank you guys. See you on the next videos.